Hey, all right. We made a little discovery. Thought it'd be interesting for some people. Now, I'm recording this January 26th, so maybe there's been a patch that changed something, but I checked in Warhammer 2 has some of this stuff too, so I don't think it'll be changed in the next patch. All right. When warp lightning cannons, or any cannon, any artillery at all, shoots a unit, it has damage by artillery minus 10 debuff, and then it turns into, yeah, damage by artillery minus 10 debuff. Cool. And if you get shot by small arms fire, like Jezzails or archers or something, you get a debuff of under missile fire, minus 5. It's minus 5 for that, minus 10 for artillery. It's pretty standard stuff. These are Marauders of Khorne, game 3 unit. Yep, cool. Cool. But what if we're not dealing with mortal units? What if we have Bloodletters of Khorne? Bloodletters of Khorne do have the demonic trait. This unit is demonic, has physical resistance, does not rout, is immune to terror, takes damage when leadership is low. Cool. Demonic leadership, if shattered, does a bunch of damage. If broken, does a lot of damage. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Nothing in there says anything about being immune to contact effects. But Bloodletters get shot in the face. Huh. No leadership debuff whatsoever. Well, that's strange. Warplock Jezzail shooting at this guy. He has damage sustained and losing currently, but he does not have under missile fire. This other guy gets shot again by the Warp Lightning Cannon. Damage sustained and losing currently, but again, no damage by artillery debuff. So I thought this was strange. I thought I would dig into it some more. And just in case it was only the Bloodletters for some reason, I also tried Slaanesh's Demonettes. Damage sustained, losing currently. And these guys are going to get hit. Damage sustained, losing currently. We'll wait for one more Warp Lightning round. Damage sustained, losing currently. But yeah, again, Demonettes, any demonic unit that I have found does not take the under missile fire or the attacked by artillery debuff. Now, I did check this in Warhammer 2. Undead also had this effect in Warhammer 2. Now, it says the same thing. Does not rout, immune to terror, unstable when leadership is low, but doesn't say anything about being immune to contact type effects. But when zombies get shot by the Warp Lightning Cannon, they take no leadership debuff from being shot by artillery. So undead and demonic units both have this. Undead have it, and it's been this way since Warhammer 2, so I don't think they'll change it. It seems pretty intentional. Damage sustained, losing currently, and these guys are just going to have a damage sustained, losing currently, right? So, who cares and why? The short version is, one, I just thought it was neat. You might find it neat too. You could talk about whether or not it's balanced or whether or not that's a correct way for things to be. I was just pointing it out because I didn't know about it. A lot of tournament players didn't know about it, so thought you might not either. Thought you might find it fun. So that's that. Now, thematically, I know GGX Spartan was talking about this a little bit. It makes sense, right? Because these units don't fear death because they're already dead, or demonic units are just kind of crazy. So it would make sense their leadership wouldn't lower because artillery shooting them, because what do they care? Yeah, that's fair thematically. Like, I get that. But I would say that it seems weird that they just get to interact so strangely with the leadership concepts, especially with the way undead currently are, and that their crumbling doesn't really matter and they're generally considered OP. I thought it was funny. There is a larger debate about whether or not that is correct that I think has some merit on both sides. This is just an information piece. I don't want a bunch of negative comments saying like, wow, you're stupid and dumb human boy, so dumb and dumb because you're dumb. It was like, oh, I noticed this thing. Cool, I could see arguments for it. I could see arguments against it. Goodbye. Roar.
Subscribe, yes, yes.